English Wellness Podcast.
Learn English and live well.
Let's push this a little further, because real life is never just one sentence, it's a flow.
Yeah, like people don't just say good morning and stop.
Exactly. So imagine this. It's 8:45 a.m. in a busy office in London. You walk in a bit late. People are already working.
I already feel the pressure.
You see your manager. Eye contact. This moment matters.
Okay, I say good morning.
Good, but now add something natural. Try this. Good morning. Sorry I'm a bit late.
Good morning, sorry I'm a bit late.
Again, smoother. Good morning. Sorry I'm a bit late.
Good morning, sorry I'm a bit late.
That's real English. Not perfect, but human.
Yeah, it feels honest.
And honesty builds trust. Now imagine your manager replies, "Good morning, no worries,"
That feels safe.
because you handled the moment. That's the goal.
Okay, what about afternoon situations at work?
Let's go there. It's 2:30 p.m. You walk into a meeting room. 3 people are already sitting.
I say good afternoon.
Nice. Now level it up. Add a professional touch. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Again, more natural. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Now continue. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for waiting.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for waiting.
That sounds smooth, polite, confident.
Yeah, I can imagine saying this in real life.
That's the point. You're not learning, you're preparing.
Big difference.
Now let's shift to travel, because this is where people panic the most.
Oh yeah, airports are stressful.
You land in New York. It's 7 p.m. You go to immigration. The officer looks serious.
Okay, don't panic. Good evening.
Perfect. Keep it simple. Don't overtalk.
Yeah, short and clear.
Now imagine a hotel check-in at night.
Good evening, I have a reservation.
Beautiful. Now let's make it smoother. Good evening. I have a reservation under the name Leo.
Good evening, I have a reservation under the name Leo.
That's exactly how natives speak,
This is starting to feel natural.
because repetition builds comfort, and comfort creates confidence.
Okay, but what about social situations, like meeting new people?
Let's go to a house party in the UK. It's 6:30 p.m. You walk in. A friend introduces you.
I say good evening.
Yes, then add, "Nice to meet you."
Good evening, nice to meet you.
Again, more relaxed. "Good evening, nice to meet you."
Good evening, nice to meet you.
Now imagine they smile and say, "Nice to meet you too. Where are you from?"
Okay, now the conversation starts.
Exactly. One simple greeting opens the door.
That's crazy, such a small sentence, but so powerful.
That one sentence can change everything.
I'm starting to see that.
Now let's talk about something important, tone and timing.
Yeah, sometimes I say the right words, but it still feels off.
Because timing matters. Imagine it's 11:59 a.m.
That's tricky.
So if you say good morning, it's still okay.
So no need to stress at exact time?
Exactly. English is flexible. People care more about your attitude than your clock.
That's a relief.
Now imagine it's 5:30 p.m.
I can say good evening.
Yes, and if you say good afternoon, still okay.
So it's not strict rules, it's more like feeling.
Exactly. You're learning the rhythm of the language.
I like that idea.
Let's do a quick, rapid practice. Ready?
Ready.
Morning meeting.
Good morning.
Afternoon presentation.
Good afternoon.
Evening dinner.
Good evening.
Leaving at night.
Good night.
Perfect. That's clean.
That felt fast, but good.
Because you're improving.
Okay, now give me a hard situation.
All right, job interview, but this time you're nervous.
That's realistic.
You walk in. Your voice shakes a little.
Good morning. It's nice to meet you.
That's enough. You don't need perfect English. You need courage.
That hits hard.
Most people fail before they even speak because of fear.
Yeah, they overthink.
But you're doing something different. You're practicing.
And that feels good.
Now let's add a small advanced touch.
Okay, I'm ready.
Instead of always saying good evening, sometimes you can say lovely evening, isn't it?
Oh, that sounds very British.
Exactly. It's more natural in casual conversation.
Let me try. Lovely evening, isn't it?
Good. Again, smoother. Lovely evening, isn't it?
Lovely evening, isn't it?
That sounds friendly and warm.
I like this one.
But remember, use it in relaxed situations, not in a job interview.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that to my boss.
Good choice.
So we have formal and casual versions.
Exactly. And knowing the difference makes you sound fluent.
This is actually leveling up my thinking.
That's the goal. Not just speaking, but choosing the right words.
Okay, one more thing. What if I say nothing?
That's the real problem.
Yeah, sometimes I just stay silent.
Silence kills connection. Even a simple good morning is better than nothing.
So action is better than perfection.
Always.
I needed to hear that.
Good. Now let's do a final real-life scene. Full flow.
Let's go.
You enter a hotel in London at 7 p.m.
Good evening.
The receptionist smiles.
Good evening. I have a reservation under the name Leo.
They check the system.
Thank you.
Later, you leave the hotel at night.
Good night.
Perfect. That's real English in action.
Wow, that actually felt like a movie scene.
Because learning should feel alive.
Yeah, not boring grammar rules.
Exactly.
I feel more confident now. Like I can actually use this.
And that's the biggest win.
Honestly, if you're listening right now, don't just listen.
Yes, speak with us.
Repeat the phrases.
Use them tomorrow.
Even if it feels awkward.
Because that awkward feeling is growth.
And you're doing great.
Really, you are.
If this helped you, don't forget to like the video.
And subscribe to the channel, English Wellness.
We're here to make your English real.
Not perfect, but confident.
Not robotic, but human.
And before we go, one last practice. Say it with feeling. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good night.
Good night.
That's your toolkit.
Simple, but powerful.
Keep practicing every day.
And one day, you won't even think about it.
You'll just speak.
Naturally.
Confidently.
Effortlessly.
And that's when everything changes.
Imagine this. You walk into a quiet office in New York. The room smells like fresh coffee. A manager looks up, smiles, and says something simple. Good morning.
Oh no, I already feel nervous.
Your heart starts racing. You panic. Is it still morning? Should you say good morning or good evening? You hesitate. 1 second, 2 seconds, and suddenly that tiny moment feels huge.
Yeah, that's so real. It sounds small, but it can totally mess up your confidence.
Exactly. And here's the truth. It's not just about words. It's about timing, feeling natural and not sounding awkward. One wrong moment can make you feel like you don't belong.
I've been there. Like, you say something simple, but it feels wrong, and then your whole brain just shuts down.
And today, we're fixing that. Not with boring rules, but with real-life situations, the kind you'll actually face.
Okay, I'm ready. Let's fix this problem once and for all.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Mia, your host.
And I'm Leo. Hi, everyone. We're really happy you're here with us today.
Whether you're studying, commuting, or just relaxing, thanks for spending some time with us.
And trust me, today's topic, super useful, like life-saving level.
Let's start simple, very simple. Imagine it's 9 a.m. You walk into a cafe in London. The barista looks at you and smiles.
Easy. I say, good morning.
Yes, perfect. Say it slowly with me. Good morning.
Good morning.
One more time, but more natural. Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice. That's clean, confident, and natural.
Okay, but what if it's like 1 p.m.? That's where I get confused.
Great question. In the US and UK, after around 12 p.m., we usually stop saying good morning.
So I should say good afternoon?
Yes, try it. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Again, smoother. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Now let's test your feeling. Imagine you enter an office at 2 p.m. Your boss looks at you.
I say good afternoon.
Perfect. That's natural.
Okay, now the dangerous one, good evening.
Ah, yes, the one that confuses almost everyone.
Yeah, because evening starts when? 5, 6, 7?
Here's the simple truth. In real life, people don't follow strict rules, but usually after around 5 or 6 p.m., we say good evening.
So if I enter a restaurant at 7 p.m.,
You say good evening.
let me try. Good evening.
Nice. Again, more natural. Good evening.
Good evening.
Now listen carefully. This is important. We use good evening when we meet someone, not when we leave.
Wait, really?
Yes, when you leave at night, you say good night.
Oh, okay. That's a classic mistake.
Exactly. Let's practice. Imagine you're leaving a friend's house at 10 p.m.
I say good night.
Good. Now imagine you arrive at a dinner party at 8 p.m.
Good evening.
Perfect. You're getting it.
Okay, but what if I mess it up in real life?
Then nothing happens. Seriously, people are not judging you as much as you think.
That's actually comforting.
Let's make it real. Imagine you're at an airport in Chicago. You go to the check-in counter at 6:30 p.m. The staff smiles at you.
I say good evening.
Yes, now add a full sentence. Try this. Good evening. I'd like to check in.
Good evening. I'd like to check in.
That's powerful. Simple, but professional.
I like that. It feels confident.
Because it is. And this is where most people fail. Not in grammar, but in confidence.
Yeah, you know the words, but you don't use them.
Exactly. So let's build confidence. Repeat after me, slowly. Good evening. I have a reservation.
Good evening. I have a reservation.
Again, smoother. Good evening. I have a reservation.
Good evening. I have a reservation.
Now imagine a hotel in London. You walk in at night.
Good evening. I have a reservation.
Perfect. That one sentence can change everything.
Yeah, it sounds so professional.
Now let's go deeper. Real conversation. You meet someone new at a party.
Okay, I'm nervous already.
It's 7 p.m. You walk up to someone.
Good evening.
They smile and say, good evening. Nice to meet you.
I say, nice to meet you too.
Beautiful, simple, natural, human.
This actually feels like a real situation.
Because it is, and that's how you learn, not by memorizing, but by living the moment.
Okay, but what about casual situations, like friends?
Great point. With friends, people often just say hey or hi, even at night.
So I don't always need to say good evening.
Exactly. Good evening is more polite, more formal.
Got it. So office, hotel, restaurant, use it.
Yes, friends, you can relax.
I like that balance.
Now let's challenge you. Imagine 3 situations. You answer quickly.
Okay, let's go.
8 a.m., coffee shop.
Good morning.
3 p.m., office meeting.
Good afternoon.
8 p.m., dinner with your manager.
Good evening.
Perfect. That's it. You just mastered the core.
Wait, that actually feels amazing.
And you're doing great. Seriously.
Thanks, I needed that.
Let's make it even more natural. Add emotion. Add tone.
What do you mean?
Listen, good morning can sound bored or warm. Try this. Good morning.
Good morning.
Now smile while saying it.
Good morning.
Hear the difference?
Yeah, it feels alive.
That's the secret. English is not just words, it's feeling.
Okay, this is getting deep.
Let's go one more level. Job interview.
Oh no, pressure.
You walk in at 9 a.m. The interviewer looks at you.
Good morning.
Add this. Good morning. It's nice to meet you.
Good morning. It's nice to meet you.
That's powerful. Calm, respectful, confident.
I feel like this would impress them.
It will, because most people overthink and then freeze.
Yeah, like in your first story.
Exactly, but not you anymore.
Okay, I'm starting to believe that.
Good, because confidence grows like this, small wins.
So true.
Now, quick practice. Say it slowly. Good morning. It's nice to meet you.
Good morning. It's nice to meet you.
Again, natural. Good morning. It's nice to meet you.
Good morning. It's nice to meet you.
Perfect.
This is actually fun.
Learning should feel like this, not stress, but progress.
Okay, what about mistakes, like if I say good evening at 4 p.m.?
Honestly, people will still understand you. It's not a disaster.
So I shouldn't panic.
Never. Mistakes are part of the process.
That makes me feel way better.
Good, because fear is the biggest problem, not English.
Facts.
And today, you're breaking that fear.
I like that energy.
So next time, when someone looks at you and says, good morning,
I won't freeze.
exactly,
I'll respond naturally.
and confidently.
Okay, I'm ready for real life now.
And we're just getting started.